Welcome back. If you're following this four-part series, welcome in. If you have found this video and you have no idea what's going on, uh, yeah, come on in. My name is Kate Frauchi. I am a cyclical living guide. I am an author and I am a movement educator. I am here today to share with you part three of the four, probably actually going to be five-part series of really quick yoga bites for your cycle, for your feminine cycle, your lunar cycle, your bleeding cycle, whatever you want to look at it, however you want to look at it, however you experience it, basically. I wrote these books. Those might look familiar. This is all linked down below in that little spot down below the video. And it's linked to my Cycle Freedom website where you can actually purchase those books. Those books help you learn about the basics of your feminine cycle, how you can utilize that to live a life of ease. And I am really, really passionate about sharing it. It's changed my life. It has changed how I look at myself. It's changed how I interact with people. It has healed my relationships. There's so many benefits. And a lot of those that I just named were emotional and energetic, but there's been a lot of physical benefits as well. So today I just want to share with you some stuff to do for ovulation. Ovulation is kind of a funky little phase in the middle of the feminine cycle. We're going kind of with a 4-week structure. And ovulation doesn't really fit into that because sometimes you do ovulate, sometimes you don't. And also it's only like maybe for a couple of days that you're actually physically ovulating. However, we can feel these energies for up to a week before we head into the luteal phase. So ovulation, think of full moon, summertime, full energy, shining bright, maybe feeling a little sensual, maybe feeling really good, maybe looking really good. A lot of times I like to try and shoot my videos around that time because I just have the energy, the clarity, and I look good. So at any rate, those are the things that I've noticed. I love all of it, the good and the bad, and yeah, so I welcome you into that. Taking off some layers, speaking of feeling a little sensual. Make sure for this practice that you do have either a mat or bare feet to practice with. Notice I don't have a mat on this really nice cushy surface, so I typically make sure that I'm barefoot to be safe. This is a little bit more of an active practice, so make sure that you're giving yourself grace and you're allowing yourself to be where you are in your body, okay? I'm just here to guide, so if there's something else that feels good to be doing and you just want to be in this space, that's okay too. It's safety first, it's listening to your body first, and listening to me second. I'm offering a basic practice, including sun salutation A's, a warrior sequence, some cat-cows, and just some really nice ways to tap into the energy of this ovulation phase, to tune into your body, and to get things moving a little bit, like keep that energy flowing. And of course we always want to, move that prana, move that breath. So that's always really important. Of course, remember that 3-part breathing. If you didn't catch that in the first two, go back. Go see the other videos if you haven't checked them out yet. I don't want to talk too much at the beginning of the video, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. I want these to be really short and sweet. Let's rock and roll. Excuse me. All right. Also, make sure that you're always, in every phase of your cycle, you're drinking water. Staying hydrated, keeping those flowing. Reach the arms up, stretch up, reach up. So like roll out, shake it out. Taking a few inhales and exhales and just allowing yourself to, all right, I am here in this now. Carve out this really short amount of time and space and just be present for that, okay? we're gonna jump right in. Inhaling, reaching the arms up, rooting into the feet as you exhale, forward. Fold, push down into the feet, and bend as much as you'd like them to be. As you're folding forward, you're just breathing in and out. We're just getting started, we're just getting warmed up. So give yourself a little space to take some breaths, breathe in through the feet. All the way up to the top of the body and then back, down and out. Stay here for a few more breaths. Just letting it all drop away. Alright, so I'm going to push down through bend the knees, point the tailbone down, forward, draw the shoulder blades back. As you reach up towards the sky, start to expand, just reach up nice and slowly, nice and gently. Alright, let's rock and roll. Exhale, forward, nice and easy. Inhale to a halfway lift, you're drawing the shoulders and the hips back, placing your hands on the shins, halfway lift. This is my left arm, just in case. Which side is she at? Left, my right. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, find a plank pose. And you have your feet together, toes tucked under, core engaged, hands underneath the shoulders. Go ahead and tuck the elbows in, lower down. All the way, really untuck the toes. And you can find an up dog, which is lifting the hips up off the ground, kind of pushing the arms straight, gazing up. Or if that feels like it's too much, you can always put your elbows underneath your shoulders, put your forearms on the earth, keep the glutes relaxed, and just slowly, nice little duke. Anyways, wherever you find yourself with that, you'll know where you want to be at next time. Lift on up into down dog position. Hips reach up towards the sky, navel draws towards the spine, fingertips are spread wide, palms are planted, head rests in between the arms, heels draw towards the earth, your hip width distance apart. Just throwing out some helpful tips for down dog. And everybody's down dog looks different. Sometimes blocks here are helpful underneath the hands. 3 deep breaths. All right, walk the feet and hands together so you can find a standing forward fold. You'll stay here in your standing forward fold for a few breaths. Cycles. Just connecting to that energy, that increased energy of ovulation phase. Perfect. A moment just to feeling the feet on the earth, letting the head relax, letting the shoulders release tension. Down to the feet. Reach up. Rise up nice and slowly and supported. Feel that shine of the full moon. Feel that energy extending past the fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, find a plank. Each time you come back to this video, especially if you're a newbie, each time you come back, this gets easier. It's a practice, and practice makes progress. We're not looking for perfection here. If you need to have the knees down, do it. Exhale, lower down. Good. Untuck the toes. Find your up dog. Returning to down dog. Good. All right, from your down dog, I'm just gonna kind of switch sides here so we can see what's going on. All right, from your down dog, Walk the feet towards the hands, standing forward fold. Forward, plant the fingertips. Step the right foot back, toes tucked under, and then turn those toes out towards the side of your mat. Now if you look, that left knee will be bent and aligned with the ankle, and the heel is in line with the arch of the foot. That alignment is really important. Push down into the outer edge of your foot, push down into that front foot, really feel that lunge, make sure that you have a solid foundation, and then rise. Rise so that you can shine, beautiful warrior goddess. Go ahead and relax the shoulders. This is warrior one. You're turning torso towards the front, peeling open that hip, reaching the hands forward, but also kind of turning the elbows towards each other, engaging those muscles back there. Inhale, open up to warrior two. So you'll keep your gaze over that front left hand, sink a little deeper into your lunge. I'll turn totally sideways so you can kind of see. There we go. Got it? Good. Pushing down into the outer edge of that back right foot, sinking into that nice lunge, really having that energy, that, think of an axis just running up through the mat. Inhale, reach the left hand up, slide the right hand down the thigh. Peaceful warrior. Still sinking in the lunge, still breathing really full. Exhale back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Left hand comes down to the inside of that straight left leg, and you turn open so that gaze is up towards the right hand that reaches up towards the sky. Peel open that right hip, that right shoulder. Oof. Finding some good spaces today. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Bring the right hand down. Frame the feet with your hands. Turn your back toes in. Bend your left leg back. Plank pose. Lower down. Untuck the toes. Find your up dog or your sphinx or your cobra, whatever back bend works for you. Lowering down, finding your down dog. Keep breathing. Good. Take a moment here in your down dog to breathe and really connect with those core muscles. Connect with your feet as they draw towards the earth. Relax the head in between the arms. Connect with the breath. Let it travel through the body. See, feel, imagine that. Taking a moment. Sometimes we get so energized, we just go. It's still so important to stop, pause, fill our cup, not wait until they're empty and bone dry. Inhale, walking the hands back towards the feet, standing forward fold. How you doing? You're doing great, okay? If there's any judgment or self-doubt that's coming up in your thoughts, your mind chatter, breathe it away. It's not true. Not all thoughts are facts. Inhale and exhale. Turn. Because we're stepping the left foot back this time. And then turning the left toes out. I have a really tight right hip, so this looks a little different on this side. But again, you're looking for the lunge, bending the right knee so that the ankle is aligned. Back foot is turned out at an angle with the arch in line with the heel. Finding that foundation, pushing down into the feet, feeling that stability. And then pushing down through the feet, engaging the core, lifting all the way up into your warrior one. Okay? So find your warrior one. I don't know about you, hope maybe this is just feeling really good. Maybe you're finding some spaces that are like a little tight, like me. So, wherever you're at, breathe. As you're breathing, just keep sinking your awareness into this warrior. Keep sinking your awareness into the fact that you do have an inner warrior. Own that womb space. If you want to go as far as envisioning being a womb warrior, coming into warrior 2, opening, peeling the hip, shoulder open, but keeping that gaze forward. Sink down into that lunge a little bit further. Inhale and exhale. Yes. Palm faces up, peaceful warrior. Ooh, yeah, open that side body. Sink down into your lunge. Gaze up at that hand. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Straighten that front right leg. Right hand comes down to the inside of the right foot. Left hand stays up towards the sky. Both legs are long, pushing into those feet. Noticing any instability and not judging it, just being aware of it. And breathing, allowing the body to make its own corrections instead of the mind trying to do it. One more breath. Yes. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the earth. Frame the feet with your hands. Turn the back toes in and snake that right foot back however you can. Find a plank pose. Core, ooh yeah, squeeze those glutes. Lower down, elbows tucked. Untuck the toes. Finding up dog, back bend, cobra. Sphinx. Whatever works. Lower down. And find your way into a tabletop position. So your tabletop position will be your foundation for cat-cow. So as you take your foundation for cat-cow, just make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. For cat-cow, you're just moving through, rounding the spine and dropping the belly. As you drop the belly, you're taking an inhale. Think of filling the belly. As you're rounding or drawing the navel towards the spine, you're taking the exhale. So just take a few here. Inhale and exhale, pushing down through the tops of the feet and hands. You should feel pretty good. And maybe here you just want to envision the full moon, your bright and beautiful room space, illuminated with energy and emotion, flowing with creativity, regeneration, abundance, whatever it is that you sense rising up. There's no right or wrong, but there's also no judgment and no hurrying. Fabulous. Let's go into a child's pose, taking the knees wide, the big toes to touch. Thinking back, again, lots of opportunities to add props and have variations. So you walk your hands forward and relax down. Oh my God. Oh yeah, just notice how good that feels. So you're gonna stay here in this child's pose for a little bit. Let's bring in that 3-part breath. Inhaling into the belly, into the chest, and then emptying from the chest to the belly. Bring that in. Follow the breath with your awareness. rest here as you slowly start to rise up. As you rise up, just come into an easy seated pose. Excuse me. A hand to the heart and a hand to the womb space. As you close the eyes, we're just going to take these last few moments to breathe and ground. Bring in that 3-part breath. Beautiful. Start to feel your energy settling, relaxing the legs, seat bones, heart aligns over the hips, shoulders relax. Bringing this parallel to the earth. I think for the end of this practice, because this is such a time of vibrancy. This is such a time of just almost like, it's like the time that we can quite potentially feel our best. Very easy to forget those times of rest at this time. It's easy to forget that we want to be doing to nourish the whole cycle in each of its parts. We're going to use the Womb Keeper's mantra. We're just going to breathe a few times with it. The womb is not a place to store fear or pain. The womb is a place to create and give birth to life. Notice what type of energy arises and set in motion as you receive that. The womb is not a place to store fear or pain. The womb is a place to create and give birth to life. Breathe it in. If you feel like you want to repeat after me, I'll slow it down this time. The womb is not a place to store fear or pain. The womb is a place to create and give birth to life. The womb is not a place to store fear or pain. The womb is a place to create and give birth to life. Go ahead and open your eyes with a big smile. We are finished. Reaching the arms up overhead, palms meet, drawing down into heart center. Still breathing nice and fully again. Inhaling, reaching, connecting your bubble of practice, this space and time, with the rest of your life. Last time, inhaling, reaching up, palms meet, drawing down into heart center. May we be safe and protected. May we be healthy and nourished. May we love and be loved, and may we truly be happy. May our practices bring us peace. May we share this peace with the world. Namaste. As always, our music is provided by my favorite DJ, who again is linked below. Check out everything I have for you to accompany this practice down below. And maybe we can do like a little dance party, a little ovulation dance party. For my middle-aged mom moves. Okay, cool. Well, there you have it. That was video number 3. This is wrapping up practice for ovulation. You could do this for the next couple of days. You can come back to this anytime. This is a really great practice just to get energized, get moving, center and ground your energy. Yeah, all the other great benefits that go along with just taking a little bit of time for yourself to breathe, to move. So good. All right, we'll see ya next one.